What happens when someone comes to you and asks you, "How are you today? Are you okay?" And you're facing a loss, a challenging situation, and you don't know how to respond. You don't feel like responding. Okay. I remember when I wrote the book, Transform Your Loss, Your Guide to Strength and Hope, I mentioned that people asked us, just waiting for you to respond. Okay. Sometimes, even if you say, well, I am not okay, people don't even pay attention because they assume you're going to say okay. And sometimes it doesn't come from our heart. I remember the first months after I lost my beloved mother, which, she died 8 months ago, and it has been a huge loss, very painful loss. The first times, that people would ask, how are you? How are you today? I would say, I am. That was enough for me. I am. And because it is a moment at a time, moment by moment. And because I always like to be very, very transparent, with how I feel. And the thing is that people, when they see that you are not okay, they want to cheer you up. And that's one of the reasons that I suggest that if you are feeling that you're not okay, it is natural, because you are a human being. We are humans and we feel, and it's important to validate how we feel. I am actually writing a book about these things with grief, that there are times that we don't feel the best. We don't feel that in our hearts we are fine, that we are okay. We're going through the grief. So what do we do? To validate how we feel, to validate it and to process it. Because always keep in mind, one thing is to feel that way, that we, of course, we go through that, and it's the natural thing to feel that way. And the other one is to stay there. That's why when we process, that helps us a lot. You can talk to someone that you trust, a person that listens to you, not only with their ears, but with their hearts. And talk to them. Talk to that person, to your friend, and open up and say, you know what? I am not feeling okay today because this and this and this. Open your heart so they know. And if you are accompanying someone who's going through a loss, to understand that sometimes they are not fine, they are not okay, and open your heart and be next to them, because that's all we want, that's all we need at that moment, the presence, the loving presence, loving and understanding presence. And for you, if you're going through a loss, I send you a hug. I send you a warm hug. And remember that even when we are there, it is our choice to stay there. Because one thing is to go through the pain and validate it and live through that. And then there's something that we can do about it, to process it, to write about it. Write, that helps a lot. Write about it, talk about it, and it is your choice. It is our choice. If we process all that and release our hearts, or if we stay in that place, for a long time, it's our choice. Always remember that we can always make choices. Choose the one that touches your heart. From my heart to yours.